You guys are probably wondering, Daddy Cornstar, where did this tractor come from? Well, this is one that just got bought at an auction a few days ago. We're going to try to use it on some deep tillage. We're just getting it ready to put it on the chisel plow if it isn't too frozen today. This little machine here has got 600 horsepower, I guess between 500 and 600 horsepower is what they rated at.
475.
Well, Cooper told me he talked to somebody yesterday and said it was 600 on this one. So I don't know if they upped it. We're not 100% sure on it. We got to find out that information yet. It was a guy that Cooper knows that put it on auction and we bought it. Better check the engine oil one more time. If we can do that with the hood closed. Maybe. But anyhow, this is the tractor we bought. It's a Cat Challenger. Kind of going to be learning a lot about it, I guess, but clean looking machine. We just needed a little more horsepower for pulling like a chisel plow. And the boys have been diddling a little bit, maybe trying a tile plow. That's something they're thinking. So we kind of need the horsepower, something that's designed for pulling.
Hi, my name is Cole. This is the new tractor on Cornstar Farms. I am going to teach thee about it today. This is a 2010 Challenger 955C. This has a Cat engine inside of it. I don't know if it's the C15 or the C18 or the C16. I'm not really an engine person. I just know it has at least 475 horsepower. We have a fresh oil change in it. It does need new tires, but we are going to be running it with the tires that we have for now. We do not have auto steer in it yet. It has a full set of weights around it, so this tractor weighs 60,000 pounds, which is precisely twice as much as what our previous biggest tractor on the farm weighs. So we are planning on using this on a ripper to try to rip up the compaction on our farm, as well as take the fertilizer that's on top and turn it down below. And then we would also like to get into some tiling, or potentially get into tiling our fields. So I guess we need to start by doing our first field first to see if we actually like doing it or not, but this will be the perfect tractor for it. Now, this is a bareback tractor, meaning it does not have a PTO, it does not have a 3-point, so we cannot run a planter on it, and we cannot run a grain cart. So it is strictly just a big pulling horse. So I hope you liked my tour of the tractor. Oh yeah, we need new decals for it. Other than that, maybe some LED lights. This is the new tractor. Welcome.
Thank you, Cole. And if you guys didn't know, that is my son, Cole. He's the one that knows way more about this than I do, because we just got it. I haven't really learned a whole lot about it yet. Once we get down in the field, we will be giving it a good cleaning, a good waxing. Like Cole said, a couple of the decals up here are peeling a little bit. You know, spend $100 on some new decals. Make it look. Speaking of machines looking good, most of us farmers have little puppies running around. Well, this little puppy here is a miniature Australian Shepherd. This is actually my son Cooper's little puppy, but it spends a lot of time here. And like I said, she's 2 years old. She's wanting to get up to the house to see the grandkids. So she's kind of prancing around, but when we talk about good health for her dogs, we got to be feeding them good dog food, right? So we've been feeding little Ellie Sundays. And when I say Sundays, I don't mean the chocolate little ice cream that we eat. It is a healthy dog food. Look at, she is wanting it already. She knows it makes her live a healthy life. But when we feed this to Ellie, we know we're giving her a happy, healthier life to live here on the farm. Ooh, are you wanting to eat some of this? It's even made out of a lot of human ingredients, so even we could eat it. Sunday dog food is similar to like beef jerky, air dried. Whole new meaning to dog food. Ooh, look at this, guys. Look at that, it's almost like beef jerky. It does smell like beef jerky. It is good, but look at Ellie, she's wanting her food, Go to it, girl, go to it. Use code Cornstar for your first 50% off your first order of Sunday dog food. Well, it looks like Zach's on his way down. He's running another Cat Challenger, but we're wanting to put this one on the ripper that he's running just to try it out a little bit, and then it'll probably only be for a couple hours, and then we'll be probably having to shut down for the fall. It's going to start getting pretty cold today. Woohoo! Ha, dog! We'll get her hooked up and stuff, and then Zach can decide if we better put some diesel fuel in it or not. Now I gotta remember how to run this. Honestly, I've only drove this tractor in the shop here, so that's all I've ran it. Had to be smarter than a shifter. I didn't have it in neutral, so it won't let you take off if you're not in neutral. You gotta put it in neutral and then put it in the gear you want it. This tractor's kind of fun. Whoa, wow. Snappy little thing. I could see myself running this spring doing some tillage. I could run it till dark or so, and then the boys can run it all night. All right, idle her down. Now I guess when we put this in park, we need to go over, and then it's in park, and then it won't roll. I didn't know that. I'm learning. A lot of weights on this tractor. I think there's over 2,000 pounds worth of weights on the front of that little girl. Changing out here, in there.
Yeah, I mean, I can back it in there a little ways if you want, or...
Yeah, don't matter to me. It's getting chilly out here, and I don't want to get frostbite, which I don't think this temperature is possible, but... Well, we'll get out here and help Zach. I was just getting ready to come out, and Presley gave a call. The one trucker thought if I had a check made out for him, he'd stop and pick that up, but I didn't get to add up the tickets last night. We kind of got sidetracked, and to be honest, I sat down in the recliner and kind of fell asleep for a little bit. We do not have auto steer hooked up on this tractor yet, so, but Zach just kind of wants to try the tractor out for a few hours, however long he can run today. But so Zach is going to be using a different kind of auto steer today called Armstrong guiding system from his own arm.
At least it's just the end rows.
Yeah, so we're all just kind of interested in seeing how this tractor pulls it. There's the tractor of Ryan's that we were using, renting. This is another one. This is a different tractor than the one we had this fall running the grain cart. So a big thank you to Ryan for, and this is actually Ryan's ripper also. So now we'll just put our big tractor on it.
Go ahead and enjoy her, Zach. Wish you luck.
Gonna be interesting, guys. You know, when you buy this stuff, you always hope it's what it is, a good running machine. The home it came from, this tractor, is a good home, good guy. So I'm sure if something breaks, it was nothing, you know, just them things can happen. You just hope they don't happen. Zach's checking out his hydraulics. The levers across by your seat, you always like the closest ones for the up and down, and you know, if you're going to be unfolding it now and then, you might as well have that lever the furthest from your hand. So Zach's just taking a moment to feel them out. I think since Zach's trying it up and down, I might jump in the truck. He's not jumping up and down, meaning jumping around going to the field. I might jump in the truck, follow him out there and do a little filming so we see how this thing pulls. I haven't seen the tractor run yet. Nobody has. Zach's gonna be the first to run it. Came over here to the little tiny house quick. Cooper had loaded a couple semis this morning while I was gone, and he just wanted me to double check what we're trying to do. Every time we load a truck, we put the driver's name down, the time, the date. I forgot to do that today. Put the date down, and then when they come back, they always give me their tickets, and then I come in and I mark down how many bushels and everything their load was, and then put a grand total of how many bushels we've hauled down. So each load, it just keeps adding on. It works pretty well. At least I can keep track of the truckers that way. So like today, he filled Samuel at 10:20, and then Parker came in, he filled him at 10:30 a.m. this morning. So, and I need to mark them dates down different on that. Not a big deal, not a big deal, but Cooper did really good. He did it fine, but he just wanted me to double check it, and sounds like I'm gonna head over to the house now and help on the farms, and it's kind of a windy day and chilly. I'm dragging my feet. I don't want to get cold, but we need to get this done also. With the cold weather and the wind, I'm not going to bore you guys too much taking you down here in the basement of Cole's house, but we're trying to set up these forms, and it's windy down here and it's chilly today, so I'm going to keep you guys in the warm vehicle. But this is kind of what we're working on over here at Cole's. They're going to be 14-foot walls, so there's going to be more on top of these. It's just a lot of work. Now you kind of see what's going on. sun would come out pretty nice. Maybe it won't feel too bad. I didn't think we were supposed to get snow right now, and that just makes it a little more challenging. But we're up to challenges. That's one thing you can't every day wake up and like, well, what's going to hit me today? Oh, I don't want to go to work. You just got to kind of bounce with the bounces.